Okay, Mr. Stu, we are recording for the first time.
We're live.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this is MCCS Streamer with Drew and
Stu.
Yes, sir. We're continuing to evolve, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have our own camera.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We found it on the street.
Yeah, pretty
Just
much.
kind of sitting there. We thought we'd try it out,
and it works. It works perfectly, ladies and gentlemen.
It's funny because when we got it, I'd said to Matthew, he goes, "What do you recognize about the camera?" I go, "That's the same camera they're using for the teams in the World Championships."
Yeah.
Actually, I recognized it right away. So we're pretty much at the international level of technology now, Drew.
Yes, sir.
Guess I'm not sure what's left in life.
Go to Hawaii? I don't know.
Or Dominican Republic.
That's where I'm going, yeah.
That's so cool. So yeah, we have lots going on. We'll start with a few things. We have curling. We have 4 teams.
4 teams, wow.
Advancing to the next level of playoffs, which is pretty amazing.
Wow.
Just quick here, our mixed team is moving on in senior curling. So senior has a chance to go on to the next level than provincials, so they can go all that far.
Wow.
And then our junior curling, we have an open team, boys team, and a second open team, all going on to the next level of playoffs.
That's crazy.
So quite a piece happening there, and I'm a big curling fan. So
I don't know much about curling, but it looks just like hockey almost, I guess
it's
you'd say.
a little less contact,
Little
but
less, yeah.
everything else is pretty much the same.
Okay, okay.
It's on ice, and
yeah, no skates. There's no skates.
Well, yeah, I guess that's different too. You can't even wear skates in curling; it's illegal. But
oh, really? I didn't know that.
but you could wear hockey equipment in curl.
Oh, wow.
You could. I don't know if I would.
Don't know if you'd recommend it,
but you could. You can actually wear curling stuff to play hockey too, but you might get
hurt.
Get hurt.
Yeah.
So that's our piece for curling. We're hoping that teams do well and they move on and continue to represent the best they can. So that's pretty cool.
Representing the MCCS and Maple Creek.
Yeah, for sure. And thanks a lot to the coaches for those too. We have an excellent junior program that's also going as well. So that's what builds the future pieces, right?
Right. So we got basketball.
We have basketball. Juniors are off to somewhere today. A good stats person
somewhere,
would know
yeah.
that. Maybe we should call our stats person Mr. Bertram.
Oh, yeah.
Or
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he started his own crew now or something.
He
I
has.
don't know. That's what he says.
If you check out the last stream we had last night, 2 nights ago.
Was it last night?
2 nights ago on the 14th.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was the day of love.
Yes, it was. And he went the opposite and went rogue, and he's going to create his own streamer.
He was a little upset that it was not him in this time, that it was Mr. Clement.
Yes, we had. Well, the problem was we're getting so popular, we're bringing in guest commentators, right?
Right.
So I had Mr. Bertram was in when you were unable to make it.
Yes, sir. And when you were unable to make it, I had Mr. Clement.
Right. So it was, and now it's such a huge career step to be on the show.
Yes, sir.
These guys are literally fighting.
Yes, sir, it is.
So,
we've actually had an idea, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Drew and Stu, but we were wondering what you guys would think about Bert and Kurt.
Bert and Kurt, so that's our contest for this time.
I guess so, yeah.
What is the name of the next possible, podcast team, I guess? Another possible podcast team.
Yes,
We're bringing for some guest pieces.
Yeah.
So if you can tell us what that name is, then we will have a something.
It's always him making the
I'm
rewards.
I'm not sure what the something is yet, but it'll be a hamburger.
Ooh.
A hamburger.
Nice.
Not sure where from, but that'll be the next prize. The first person to come in and identify what the secondary, podcast team would be, because this is still
This is the main one, ladies and gentlemen. We're
one.
not going anywhere.
Yeah,
hopefully I will be.
Yeah,
come graduation.
Unless I change the marks and
right.
And fail. Parents would be super happy with that. But I did like the big difference about the last basketball game, Drew, was I was on the road.
Yeah.
So it was actually my wife who set up so I could listen to the stream in the vehicle while we were traveling. And it was great to sit outside and listen to the show just as an observer.
Yeah.
And knowing that, of course, we're streaming live, but driving, you're not really watching.
Right, yeah. It's like radio, yeah.
Right, yeah. And that's how I thought about it.
Yeah.
Honest truth.
You explained it on the...
Yeah, I guess right,
stream,
on the stream. Because I drive home, when I ref hockey, I'd be coming home late at night and listening to NHL or whatever on the radio. And it was entertaining. Like, you could find out what was going on. I mean, obviously the purpose is to be viewing it at the same time.
Right.
But I could still picture the scores and the events and everything that was happening just from the commentary.
Right, yeah.
So that was a good feather in your hat and a good heads up. Again, Drew was in charge of the show. In charge of the team.
For the first time, ladies and gentlemen. It was it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to be in charge.
Yeah, you did
and
a good
to
job.
be commentating, yeah.
Yeah, and just controlling the team. You get to see what it's like. All
yes,
the pieces.
Sir.
So we did have some guest people come into the end of the...
At the end of the stream, yeah. We had Alex the Cruise Missile, Aiden the Bus, and then we had Matthew, also known as Barles Charkley, I believe.
Yeah, Barles Charkley.
Yes, sir. Close to the end of the stream, just to talk about how their game went, how they thought the girls' game had gone. And back to basketball. Yeah. Aren't our teams advancing?
They are. Both our teams, our senior teams, finished first in SWAC. So congratulations. Well done, you guys. Which means we will be hosting playoffs here, which means we will
be streaming those too, ladies and gentlemen.
As well for those ones. So that's pretty exciting. I know the seniors might have one more game, I think, but according to SWAC Basketball League update, which came out on, I'll say Wednesday.
February 12th, it says there.
Yeah, so it was Monday then, I guess. It says Maple Creek
we have a
girls
report
and
here,
boys
ladies and gentlemen.
sit atop the senior league standings with perfect 3-0 records. So that's a pretty good indication.
Pretty good, yeah.
So we will post the dates of the playoffs.
Yes, sir. We will stream those, hopefully.
And give you some heads up as to when they're going to be happening as well. And again, if you can't make it, make sure you tell people to go on to YouTube and search MCCS Streamer.
Yes, sir.
And watch the game and set notifications, subscribe, and like.
Yeah, that's
right.
It's what we can do if you're not able to come, right? There's also tomorrow. There's the Telemiracle hockey game. Oh yeah,
Telemiracle hockey game tomorrow. So we will not be able to stream it live because of
we're not 100% sure we'll be recording it either, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking like I may not be able to make it.
Right, and Corey's going to be away.
Yeah.
But I think we still have Cadence. We still have Leland. Is Derek going to be here?
No, we're both getting haircuts.
Okay, so
I'm getting my hair cut, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, okay, Drew, give a little.
It's a braid, but normally undone, it's a pretty long. It's down to my shoulder.
Yeah, and see, I got a bit of a braid too. If you guys can see it or not, but I'm gonna cut that too, and
we'll get matching haircuts.
We'll be like just cut the middle off, opposite of a. I don't know. I can't even come up with it. I don't know. Whatever. It'll be completely opposite what you have.
Yeah.
That'd be tragic. But so, Drew, how long have you been growing it that long now?
Since 2020.
And was there a reason, or just because, or?
The reason I guess was to signify 2020. To me, I had fun in 2020, unlike a lot of people did that year. I was working a lot.
Yeah.
I was away from people, which was fun for me.
Yeah.
I was just working.
Good for you.
I was enjoying my free time that I had from no school. And that's kind of why I started to grow it. And as I continued on, I just said, you know what? I'll get it as long so I can braid it. I want to look like a Viking.
Nice. Well, it looks that way for sure.
Yes, sir. But now, 3 years has passed. I think it's time to move on, ladies and gentlemen.
And you know what? It can always grow back.
It can always grow back, yeah. I don't know what style I'm getting yet, though. I got to figure that out.
So when you have the dresser or designer, whoever the heck she's cutting it.
Yeah.
But that's what think of it as a designer. Do different stops. It's like when people have a full beard and stuff.
Yeah.
They say, let's try like a half beard. Let's try a goatee. So when you're doing your cuts, just get it to try different things as you go along. And I like that. I don't like that. Let's keep going.
Right.
They'd be fun to try because I'm sure they don't get that many opportunities to do that as well, right?
Right.
Have someone come with long hair and then take them through this reverse of the cycle of what you get back to.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what it's going to be like. So you're going tomorrow?
I'm going tomorrow, and if I don't come back for the Telemiracle game, I'm gone.
Right, going to Dominican?
I'm going to the Dominican Republic.
And you're gone for a week or a little bit longer?
I'm not too sure, actually. Okay. I think we're gone a little longer.
It'd be good if you're there. You might as well
absorb the sun.
Right, but you'll be back for playoffs because that's happening in March. Somewhere in the first or second week of March. So that shouldn't be a big deal that way.
Shouldn't be, nope.
We are having a hot dog sale sometime in March for the MCCS Streamer team.
Yes, sir. So we can get our own little...
Yeah, get little coats and have them ready for the big events that are coming up.
Yes, sir.
To help support those costs. So I think we covered everything.
I think we've covered everything, yep.
Anything?
It's almost the break, right. It's almost the break, so there's not much else for us to do except to wish you all a long, happy break.
Yeah. Enjoy
the weather, yeah. It is perfect weather out there right now. Positive temperatures, or at least in the negatives with sun.
Yeah.
It is dry out here.
The sun is warm.
Yes.
Like even when it was like 12 below or whatever it was the other night, it was still warm because the sun was nice and warm.
Right. Interesting thing. There is still snow out by my farm. There's still a lot of snow. There's nothing out here, but it's still snow.
Yeah, because of the drifts, right?
Yeah, I guess, but I'm not sure. We've been having the same amount of sun as you guys.
But in my backyard, to take the garbage to the backyard,
right?
Everything's melted and gone. But this mound of snow that got blown in on that big storm, and then the rain and then the freezing.
Yeah,
I literally can still walk on top of that.
Wow.
Like I thought I'd step on it and melt through because it was like 12 above or something there, right?
Yeah.
It was warm, and I still walk on the top. So,
our farmyard is ice. Nothing but ice. My dad is scared to drive on it right now. And that's my dad, ladies and gentlemen.
So, interesting spring. We're still going to get more snow yet, obviously.
Yes, sir. We're hoping for a good spring. Our farmers, I know, are hoping for some good rain.
We need some moisture, and we always need moisture in those pieces.
Yes, sir.
All right, so that was a negative conversation, but that's okay. That's the way that it is.
Yes, sir. But what else do we got? Is that it?
I think so. I'm just looking forward to the break as well. And
I think we all are, Mr. Stu.
I think that's why it's the February break, right?
Yes, sir.
Everybody needs it, right? But be good to each other, have some fun, enjoy. And MCCS Streamer, where we bringing
who we are to you.
So, and we'll touch base after the break. So that's it from now from
Drew
and Stu.
Thank you. Hope you all have a good break. Take care, ladies and gentlemen.
Take care. Signing off.